What's up, guys? Trey Gaming here, and as you guys probably seen already, the Xbox 360 achievements are out. I'll have the link in the description if you want to go check them out. And off of that, I'm gonna give pretty much a story prediction. More so, I'm gonna be able to tell more boss battle wise of what's gonna happen chapter by chapter and things like that. So let's begin. And if my certain things you guys are gonna have to help me out with, as you guys know, I might mess up, and you're like, no, wait, I think this is gonna happen in this chapter instead of that. Let me know if you think that's not gonna happen in what I say. So I kind of want a discussion, things like that. What's gonna go on? So let's begin. As we already know, the prologue will happen. We'll have Sarutobi versus the Nine Tails, the Minato versus Masked Man. Enough said. Chapter 1 for the achievement is called Crash the 5 Kage Summit. Now, off of that, we can already tell this is going to probably start with Sasuke going after Danzo. After he tries to fight, he's going to have to fight Raikage, things like that. We already seen the hack and slash from that battle. The only thing I'm trying to wonder about, would they have a boss battle pretty much like at the beginning? Because as we know, once he gets in there, he fights Raikage, and they have to have it as a boss battle. Mitsukage, once he goes through, hack and slash, Mitsukage I don't think would be too big of a deal. They really didn't do too much. They got out of there right away, and then, Tsuchikage did his thing. But we're going to obviously have to go through that, so maybe they'll have little fights, maybe even a hack and slash fight with Mitsukage, but I don't think they would make that into a regular boss battle, or even, they would probably make that whole part hack and slash. We don't know. I'm hoping not, though. I would rather have a regular boss battle with Raikage. Maybe hack and slash with Mitsukage, and Tsuchikage, he just sucks him up. Bam. That'll be more of just a cutscene. We'll see Toby, and it'll just skip, and then we can either, skip the cutscene, and then it'll go straight to the part with Danzo. That'll be Chapter 1. Chapter 2 is called Promise of a Rematch. Now, this will lead off right after the fight with Danzo. We'll see the cutscene where, Danzo dies, Sakura comes up, things like that, and then he tries to kill Sakura, and this is where Naruto come along. They'll have their little debut, blah, 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 this and that, and then you'll have to fight a rematch. Now, obviously, nobody can die here, so it would be kind of like what happened in the anime, they just split paths. Now, just like we saw in Naruto Storm 2, how it was Naruto vs. Sasuke and Naruto won, but Sasuke still went, went after Orochimaru and then Itachi and things, so they'll probably have, obviously, Naruto win this battle, and then you'll just, pretty much skip it and go to the next chapter. Which is kind of dumb in my opinion, why they did that with Storm 2, even though, like, why would you have Naruto win and then he still doesn't come back home? It's really dumb, but that's most likely how they're going to do it. Now, after that chapter, we're going to go to, pretty much, we're going to have to skip to the island part where he has to go against his inner self, because this chapter is going to be called Dark Naruto Conquest. He's going to have to, defeat his inner demon to be able to even go into the castle to defeat Biju Mode. To get Biju Mode and fight the Nine Tails and his inner beast. So this chapter will be mainly focused on, pretty much that part. Now, details-wise, I'm not going to be able to get into detail with Chapter 3. There's really not much that happened in the anime-wise. We just saw him, they were on a 40 filler episode, and they just get there, and they went straight to work. So, fight-wise, I don't know what they're going to do. They probably have a little storyline. Maybe a couple battles just because, and then we'll start off. I can't think of what was going on in the war at the time, or even if it had officially started, so I don't know. Yeah, it had officially started, but I can't remember what happened. So you guys can fill in on Chapter 3 for me, help me out. What do you guys think will happen in Chapter 3 storyline-wise? Chapter 4, With Love. Now, this is going to be, I believe, the beginning where we see Kushina. You're going to have to go into there, and then you're going to go into your inner mind. I'm not sure if they will have you starting off fighting the Nine Tails, and maybe mid-battle Kushina has that, little thing with you, and then you guys have to go into some cinematics with the Nine Tails, and, you'll have to just kill them off. As we already seen the Nine Tails battle. That just looks ridiculous. Can't wait to play it. And then, Kushina will probably chain them down in the cutscene cinematics. Secret factors will probably, secret factors wise, I don't know what they'll have. But yeah, that'll be the ending of that chapter. I don't think they'll make Chapter 4 pretty long. It'll be pretty much going from there to there. Chapter 3 and 4 will probably be short, maybe, unless they put a little story into it, and depending on if you watch the cutscenes or not. I always watch the cutscenes because I want to see the story develop and whatnot, even though I already know what's going to go on. Now, Chapter 5 and 6. Approaching the Ninja World War, the Ninja Alliance Trouble. So I'm going through both of these at the same time because I feel these chapters are both going to just be away from Naruto for a little bit, starting from chapter 5 to 7. Chapter 5 is pretty much, and 6 are going to be just the fights that we've seen, you know, where Kakashi has to go against, let's see, Zabuza and the Kekkei Genkais. What else? You know, when Kankuro went against Deidara and Sasori, we'll be pretty much getting those type of boss battlefields and things like that. Even when Hanat, did we see? No, we didn't see this, but we'll probably even have to play with during those 2 chapters. You know, Hanata going against the Zetsus and things like that. And did they? Yeah, they had other people in the battlefield, so it'd be like Kanata, Neji, Shino, Kiba out there, and you'll just be fighting as one of the characters maybe, and you'll just be, you know, killing Zetsus. But those 2 chapters will just be mainly focused on the little things that was going on. I feel that'll go away from the Naruto for a bit, and then ending of Coastline Battle, which is chapter 7. We already know what that is. That'll be, you know, the official Daru versus Kenkaku and Genkaku. Also, you know, Choji versus Asuma. We already know that has to be a boss battle, and then it'll go into what's that called? We'll also have a Gedo Mazo boss battle. So as we saw, Kenkaku will be a hack and slash. We already seen that, so that's not going to be a boss mode. No cinematics most likely, and it'll just, you know, hack and slash, try to kill him off. I'm hoping they don't do that with most boss battles. Like I haven't, you know, really mentioned if it'll be hack and slash. We do see with the Nine Tails that it wasn't. So certain ones they're gonna do it, certain ones they're not. Now, after those 3 chapters, we'll go back to Raikage. I mean Naruto, about to fight Raikage. So you know, pretty much after that, since he has Biju now, it'll go back and he'll be feeling the senses of the battle like he did, and then you'll have to just go on your adventure walking, and then you'll finally meet a path where you'll meet Raikage. Raikage and Tsunade. Tsunade. After that, I don't know. You know, it pretty much. I don't know if they would really make that a battle because it wasn't much. It was just simply, you know, going through the motions. It was like they were just talking, no fighting. So I don't think they would make that a boss battle. Maybe just a cutscene and it'll let them go through. We'll have to fight the Zetsus. I want to say the Jinchuriki too. Maybe we'll fight the 5 Jinchuriki. That'll most likely be hack and slash, and then we'll go on from there. The final boss battle for Chapter 8 will probably be. Let me think. I don't know, actually. I know we'll probably fight Itachi in this one, Itachi. But boss battle wise, you guys can fill in. What do you think will be the final boss battle? Because usually every chapter in a Naruto game has a boss battle. Well, Storm 2 always had a boss battle in each one, and some of them had 2. So, what do you guys think for Chapter 8? Now, Chapter 9, nearing the climax, which is pretty much going to be almost to the end or to the end. We'll be able to get. Now, I know you guys are going to think, now Madara's in the game. So now we have to think, like, okay, Madara's in the game. We know Biju Mode's in the game. Not maybe neither of them as a character, but we do know that Biju Mode is an ultimate. Therefore, it has to go all the way to the Madara battle. So nearing the climax would probably just be, you know, him getting there, the fights that happen. I'm not too, you know, really fond of the fights that go on. I'm pretty sure nearing the climax we will fight, you know, Sasuke and Itachi versus, you know, Ito. Since we know EMS Sasuke is confirmed, we will go against Kabuto Sage and most likely Chapter 9. Let me think before that. It's either Chapter 8 or Chapter 9. The Jinchuriki battle will go on, and it'll just be filler of the storyline pretty much. Now, either they'll end it here with him defeating Madara, maybe Sasuke coming along, they'll finish the ending, kind of like on Impact, how they, even before it happened, they had a battle with Naruto and Sasuke versus Tobi. They just finished the ending the way they wanted. Maybe they'll do this with this one, and we'll be able to maybe defeat Madara Obito Obito since we know that much. So that would be pretty cool. And then beyond the Ninja World War, you cleared the last chapter. I'm pretty sure Chapter 9 will be the last one, and Chapter 10 will be pretty much kind of like the never-ending adventure. Kind of like you get to just roam free, do the side quests that they have, things like that. Maybe even before you end the game, maybe they'll end it with Naruto versus Sasuke. I would love that, you know, pretty much the final ending. Naruto KCM versus Sasuke EMS. That would be a great ending. Or they can end it with the Madara versus Naruto battle. Now, that's pretty much it of the story predictions that I got. Let me know what you guys think. You know, this video is about 10 minutes. And, yeah, I'm out. See ya.